Oh, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Guess what, we're still in Hawaii. I know I ended the last video saying it was our last day in Hawaii, but still technically have one full day left. I just wanted to get the video out because I was running out of content and I didn't want to be too long before you had a video. So we're here hiking a botanical garden. Just wanted to give you an update. Yeah, so far the Hokas are doing great. These are the Speed Goat 5s. And these are the waterproof socks. They are a bit warm, but they are comfortable. So I feel a little warm in them, but I wouldn't say it's like excessively hot. And the other socks, I had the little toe socks, they feel great. They actually breathe really good. The only problem with them, they're so thin, there's no cushion like what you have on the merino wool. Something like, you know, like the flip socks or merino wool, or the other socks I have. Man, I sure hope Ben over at Flip Socks, he said he's working on a flip sock for trail runners. So I really hope he comes out with that. But yeah, I just want to give you an update, kind of like on the footwear situations. We are doing some hiking here. Some lovely rocky terrain through here, and these things have so much cushion. It is soaking it up. It is feeling pretty good. So. 525 for regular. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. How much is the damn Ford Escape hold? Come on. Look at how slow these pumps are here. $80. 545, 575. Somebody please explain this stupidity to me. Well, I don't understand this whole knob thing. And then there's a low, but I've yet to figure out how to change any gears, because as soon as you rotate this, it goes back into drive or neutral. This is the most aggravating thing in the world, to try to figure out where you're at. Because look, you can just turn it. Now we're in park, now we're in drive. I mean, this is stupid. Look, I could just go into reverse and not even think about it. And there's been plenty of places here that we've had mountains and I've wanted to go ahead and change down to a lower gear to maintain my speed, but I can't figure out how to change gears once I do it. I don't know, Ford. Oh, another thing that I find aggravating with this car is that you can't check to make sure your doors are locked, because anytime the key is near the car, it unlocks the doors. So there's no, you can't check to even make sure that your doors are locked, because like I said, as soon as you get near the car, you hear the doors are unlocked. I like the GM system better, where you push the button. You just push the button and it's locked. And then you can yank the door in. That's my Ford gripe for the day. Hello everyone. We are back from Hawaii and I have got to get back to exercising. So I got the beautiful Yeti right there. Gonna go hit the trail. It's kind of late, you know, that jet lag's just hitting. But when I get done with the ride, I got a few updates in that for you. So stand by. Yo, check this out. Look at what my wife found in the garden. Look, it's a mole. I've never seen. Look at that. It's a mole. Look, it has like no eyes. Look at the feet on it. Look at how big they are. Look, he tried to dig.
Curva.
How cool. Hey, watch your language.
Yeah, that's why my plants were dying, my seedlings, because that thing.
He was eating all the grub you put in it. Look at that, he just wants to be under the ground. How cool.
Kika, do you want to eat them all?
All right, we're gonna relocate him somewhere else. He can go eat somebody else's garden. But look at that. All right, last pro tip for Hawaii. If you plan on staying somewhere and go grocery shopping at all, if you have one of these Walmart bags or something like the travel backpack, bring it, because they don't supply plastic bags. So we end up buying this thing in Hawaii. Now we, the proud owners of a blue Walmart bag. So you guys that have been watching for a while, remember during the summer, before I was going to go on the AT, we got a wood burning stove installed. So guess where we're going?
Woohoo!
Now we gotta go get firewood. This should be fun. They sell it by the truckload, but I only have a 4x6 utility trailer, so, and it doesn't have really raised sides, so let's see how this works out. There we go. Check it out. Whole trailer full of firewood for the missus. Yep, that chimney there will be smoking this winter. Oh man, I missed. Kind of missed playing with the RC cars. Oh, look at this beast. You guys really need to see this thing like in freaking person to appreciate the size of the X-Maxx. Alright, I'm gonna go run this thing around the backyard, have a little fun. Missed playing with this thing. That's what she said. I did put a mount on here to mount the GoPro, but I didn't bring it out here, and I'm too lazy to walk back in. But I kind of have a little obstacle course around here in the backyard. I have several trees here I can zigzag through, in and out. So, plus it helps keep all this stuff, this green stuff, from growing back. I keep it mulched. And then, you know, I kind of have a little runway here. These are some of the trees that they knocked down when we had the garage built. It was too expensive to haul away, and we thought we'd make firewood out of it, but it's kind of just been here decomposing. So maybe we just need to start having a big bonfire and burn this stuff down or something. Then I have more area to play with. But yeah, so this is my like little at-home course. You know, like I said, you kind of zigzag through. Hey, it's fun, and I don't even have to go anywhere. Get all this right here in my own yard. All right, everyone. Back at the trail again. Try to stay healthy. Haven't really ridden since the last time. It's been like a week since we got home. Just cold has just been keeping me down. The last time I rode here, I spent half the ride home just couldn't stop coughing. But I had the doctor's appointment about the ablation, and that was a disaster. The doctor walked in and said, well, the good thing is you don't need me. And I'm like, what, you don't recommend an ablation? He's like, ablation? He goes, no, I'm a surgeon. I was like, no, I very specifically called and said, I'm looking to get an ablation done. I have pinched nerves in my back or whatever. So it was a whole waste of all this time. I could have been proceeding on. Waited all these months for this appointment. So then I called another hospital near, talked to the pain doctor. They said, are you seeing anybody for pain management? And I answered truthfully, said, no, I'm not seeing anybody. I said, who's your doctor? I said, I don't have a doctor. I said, I had the VA, but I haven't been there in like 5-6 years. Like, well, we need your VA records. I'm like, screw you, no you don't. Because, you know, I understand the VA records, everything is in there. Like all your stuff, any psychological stuff. I'm like, I'm not giving you that stuff. Plus your social security number is plastered on everything. So friggin', I don't know, why does this have to be so hard? So I called the original doctor. I'm gonna try to get an appointment there. I called there and I kind of hung up because they said I said I want to make an appointment with him. I was gonna get the ablation done, but I had to leave town, so he said call. I said, well, you haven't seen him since April. We have to schedule a new. And they're like, well, it's insurance purposes. I was like, I just hung up. I'm like, serious, for insurance purposes? Insurance wants to have me go down and pay an office visit just to say, hey, doc, I'm back. Let's go ahead and schedule the ablation or the numbing medicine, the fake shot. Really? Does that even make any sense to anybody? It doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me. And I guarantee when I get there, he's going to say, your x-rays are over 6 months old. I want new ones. So then I'll get x-rays and then go back to his office. And then they'll say, yeah, the x-rays show your back's still jacked up. Let's go ahead and proceed. Because they act like all this degenerative shit's going to get any better. It's just racking up visits, man. I'm tired of this, man. This is the problem with the healthcare system in this country. Just can't get anything friggin' done, right? So aggravating. This is why... why we got I don't know. Sorry about the rant. Damn, man. Why is it so hard just to get this done? It's too damn difficult, right? But I'm gonna go blow off some stress, man. Taking this beauty out on the trail. I'm gonna decompress, have a good time. So this is my medicine. I don't need a prescription for it. Wow, look at how nice that water is. If it wasn't 50 degrees out, it might be nice to swim in. Alright, Owen. Figure I would go ahead and wrap up this video with a little hike. Still kind of have my hopes up to do the Appalachian Trail. Gotta decide if I really want to go see a doctor. I probably need to if I want to do this, but so we traveled a bit here to a place called Bear Lake. There is a orange trail here, which according to this is 2.5 miles, and then a hiking loop that's 4 miles. So 4, 5, 6.5 miles. So supposed to be kind of scenic. I do want to get up to Oak Mountain, hike some of that, but you know, that's an even longer drive, so we'll just see what this has to offer. There's no elevation here to justify the hiking or the trekking poles. Whoa, just got stuck in the boardwalk. But you know what this is good for is clearing spider webs. Now I do have a full pack on. Let me disconnect this. Hey, look at me. Yes, I do have a full pack on. Trying out some new stuff. Check out this hoodie. I think it's by Ridge. I was complaining my last hoodie was like over a pound. This thing's like 10 ounces. And so far feels good. It's like I said, it's like 50 out. Man, we went right from summer, 90 something degrees, to winter, man. I came back from Hawaii and it's like, bam, here, welcome to winter. But yeah, I got everything in this pack, just like I would be on the trail, with a few exceptions. Let me put this back. This is that Sweetwater Trail. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, it's an old grist mill. I don't see any. Well, it's locked. Check that out. Something so peaceful about water. All right, so the pack is, I'd say, probably 90% to the way that I would carry it on trail. What I am missing is a change of clothes. So I would bring an extra pair of shorts, a shirt, and I would probably have 3 pairs of socks, which I know sounds crazy, but man, dry feet are important. So I don't have a change of clothes. I also don't have in my electronics kit, I'm missing the extra GoPro batteries. Oh, check this out. This is pretty cool, isn't it? The extra GoPro batteries and the charger base. A couple of USB cables that I would bring because I need a micro USB for the Garmin SOS. I do have one USB-C and my battery bank just in case if I need to charge up my phone while I am out here for some reason. Be foolish not to bring it because you never know. Oh wow, this thing is bouncy. So yeah, I mean, none of that's really like a tremendous amount of weight. Like I said, a couple of GoPro batteries and a couple of USB cables. That's the only thing missing out of my electronics kit. And a change of clothes. The only other thing is I don't have my food bag. But what I did to kind of take up some space and add weight to the backpack is I threw 2 MREs in there, which is way larger than, oh man, I keep getting the trekking pole stuck. I need to stop. So the MREs are larger than what my food bag ever was. Like one MRE is about the size of what my food bag was when I was on trail. But the 2 MREs are probably around 3 pounds. So slightly lighter than what a food bag might be, because I think I was at like 5 pounds. But what I did too is I have a full 3 liters in my water bag, in my bladder that's in the backpack. I do have a full 3 liters of water, so that adds some weight. I got on the scale before I left and I'm at 30 pounds for the pack. That's complete total food, water, everything. So that's about what I estimated the pack would be at its heaviest, loaded with food and water. I forget what water weighs. It's a couple pounds per liter. So yeah, other than that, everything's in here. My hammock, the under quilt, the actual quilt that you sleep in, or some people call an over quilt, the tent piece that goes over that, the little baby hammock that goes under my hammock to hold the backpack. I have my stove, fuel. Oh, the only other thing I don't have for clothes, I didn't put any gloves or a hat in here, but I do have the puff jacket. I have the raincoat, my raincoat and pants. I have the umbrella that I've added to the system now. So rain gear, clothing, puff jacket. Got the Garmin SOS here. Even though it's not activated right now, I have the subscription paused. What else goody stuff is in there? Yeah, my med kit, you know, just my emergency kit or whatever, you know, medicines, band-aids, stuff like that. And my little emergency kit, which is very tiny, very lightweight. It's just a couple of patches, which I probably don't even need because I don't have an air mattress anymore. But if I do get a rip in the tent part of the hammock, I can do that. Just some miscellaneous, like 2-3 feet of some 550 cord in case. I do have my little Gerber dime in here. But yeah, so I'm fully loaded. I don't think the weight will actually change too drastically. If I were to head out on trail right this minute, just by adding the clothes, because my clothes don't think it's going to add a lot. The food might get a little heavier than the 2 MREs in here, but you know, that's not a base weight item. That's one of those things that the weight changes on a daily basis as you eat stuff. Just like the water, as you consume it, it'll get lighter. But I think 30 is about it. I think 30 is going to be as heavy as this pack will get. So that should be good. That should be a good weight. So that's about it until I see something interesting. Oh, I do have my little stainless thermos with some coffee in it. So I know that's over a pound or so. So yeah, I don't think the weight is going to change, because some of the stuff I have to swap out a little heavier, and I don't think normally I would carry like the full 3 liters of water, but never know, you could. There are some dry spots on the trail, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my hike. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed a look at this trail. I'm liking it. I thoroughly enjoyed my time out here. Nice scenery for the most part. Walked around the lake for the most part. You could see the lake. Nice. Very easy. There's no elevation, nothing very challenging. So I wouldn't call this good training for the Appalachian Trail, but it is going out there. It is working. So, I mean, I've been out here for a couple hours walking. That's going to help burn some calories and help me lose some weight. So, yeah, very, very happy. Pack felt great. Felt good to actually put the backpack on and go out and do some miles. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video there. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog, all the crazy, wacky stuff I had in here. And just hopefully you will subscribe if you haven't. Like, shares, comments appreciated. It's free of charge, and it truly does help out with the algorithm recommending my videos and the channel and stuff like that. So it is greatly appreciated. It does truly help out a lot. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.